Hi, third grade, and welcome to your science lesson. We're going to be starting on page 56, and we're going to talk about density. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So this is something completely new, and so we're going to take it step by step. So let's talk, what is density? Well, you can see our highlighted definition right here, and let's read that first. Density is how tightly packed molecules are in any state of matter. If we remember from our previous lessons, we know that matter is either a solid, like an ice cube, a liquid, like water, or a gas, which would be the air we breathe in. So that would be matter. Now let's talk about how those molecules are together. Are they squished or are they floating around? So let's think. What makes some things sink while others float? When you play in the pool, you have probably noticed that some things sink to the bottom right away, and some things take longer to sink. Some things, like a stick, may never sink. Well, why is that? All matter, which remember are molecules, are made up of those molecules, and some matter have molecules that are more tightly packed together than others. This property of matter is called density. Again, density is how tightly packed molecules are in any state of matter. That's a solid, a liquid, or even a gas. Let's take a look at a brick. A brick will sink right away because its molecules are packed very close together, making it more dense, more densely solid. A stick, however, is made of molecules that are not as close together. Because the stick is not as dense, it will float. Over here, you've got your brick molecules. Do you see how tightly packed together they are? It makes them heavy, just like this rock sinking in the water. The molecules are packed tightly together. Over here in our stick, if we were to take a look inside of it, the molecules have all this space in between them. This allows for more air to flow freely between them, making it flow up to the top, and it won't sink down to the bottom. Some liquids can even float in each other. Oil is less dense than water. Will it sink or will it float? Coming over to this way. Matter mixtures. Have you ever made chicken noodle soup? Many kinds of matter or ingredients are mixed together to make the soup. When you combine different types or different kinds of matter together, we call that a mixture. With a mixture, you can separate the kinds of matter again. Oil and vinegar are two different kinds of liquid matter. When you shake them together, they become a mixture. After some time, they will separate again. The oil in the mixture is still oil, and the vinegar is still vinegar. But if you shake them together again, they will become a mixture once more, which is a combination. They're being combined. God planned and designed how everything in the universe would work. Matter, energy, force, and motion all work in the way He meant them to. This orderly plan for the world shows us that God's designs are indeed very wise. Though we have learned much about in this chapter, we have only begun to explore how God's world works. On the next page, page 58, there are a few comprehension questions for you to answer. I printed it out so you don't need to use a separate sheet of paper. You can just use that one. Please don't write in these books. All right, that concludes our lessons for today. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon.